Hello everyone. In this video, I'll be reviewing the Xiaomi Smart Security Camera. I ordered it from AliExpress. The link to it will be in the description. Also, if you want to find it in a search, here's its model. Enter these letters and numbers, and you'll find this exact model. It came in such a box, well packaged. Inside we have a small setup guide, I think. There's an instruction there. There's also a setup booklet. Everything here is written in Chinese, but in principle, you can understand how to set it up from the pictures. And in the video, I'll show you how to connect and set it up. There's nothing complicated about it, really. Inside, we also have this kind of cardboard padding, so everything is securely packed. Here we can see the camera itself. Let's take it out. This is what it looks like. Here's the lens itself, the infrared illumination. Around it is covered with a protective film. So here's the lens, and the infrared LEDs are here under this black glass. They are not visible in the dark when they light up, so there's no infrared light emission visible. On the back side, there's a speaker and a cable for power. Power is 5 volts. We remove the rubber cover. Also on the camera, we have a cover, a micro SD. Memory card is inserted here. The small button is the reset button for resetting settings. When setting up, we press reset it, and the setup process begins. Or, if you want to reconnect it somewhere else, then we also reset the settings and set it up. Further inside over there, you see we also have a cable for power and the adapter itself. The mount is a magnetic mount for the camera and another self-adhesive disc. I'll show you how all this connects and mounts. The cable is 1.5 meters long, and it also has water protection when connected. So there's this sealing rubber ring here. So the camera can be installed outdoors. It comes with water protection. And this connector, when plugged in, also protects this connector, meaning it's tightly pressed with a rubber seal and moisture won't get in here. Well, of course, you need to make sure to insulate part of it. So here you need to protect it from moisture. What else? When installing it outdoors, I think, based on my experience with video surveillance, what's missing here is moisture won't get inside, but there's no visor for the lens. And if it rains or snows, if any drops or snowflakes get on the lens, the visibility will be poor, or rather there will be no visibility at all. Therefore, if you are going to install it outdoors after all, I recommend installing it either under a canopy or making some kind of visor above it, so that water drops don't get here because nothing will be visible. It mounts and installs very simply. Here's a holder, a magnetic one. It's slightly curved to fit the camera's diameter. It fits perfectly like this, and you can choose the angle, adjust it. So you stick it on and set the tilt angle, meaning it will either hang from the ceiling, attached, or it will be attached to the wall. You can hang it both ways, and with the help of this hinge, which is magnetic, you can adjust the tilt. Also, this thing can be attached to the wall. Using this plate, it's self-adhesive, so we peel off the film, stick it first place, this magnetic hinge, and then the camera itself attaches magnetically. We also connect it to power. You could say it's currently connected directly to the network.
Адаптер идет у нас на 5 вольт 1 ампер. Можно его использовать, если с переходничком. Китаец сложит в комплекте переходник, если вы заказываете там для России, Украины, какие-то европейские страны, то в комплект он положит черный переходничок, либо вы можете использовать свой.
It will work right away. Or connect it somewhere else, for example, to a computer. You can also turn it on, power it, and the camera will simply work from 5 volts. This camera records video to a memory card, 42. So we will need to install a memory card here, 43. You can also use Xiaomi Cloud Storage, 44. But this is a paid service. You will have to pay for it. 45. And if you insert a micro SD card, the recording will go to it. 46. And with your phone and the Mi Home app, you can view these recordings. 47. You can view everything anytime via the internet. 48. The only thing is, you can only transfer data from the card by taking it out of the camera. 49. Inserting it into a computer, and then you can re-record the video. 50. On your phone, you can simply view and take a screenshot of the moment you need. 51. But to extract the video itself, you will have to transfer it from the memory card. 52. I inserted a 64GB memory card. 53. The camera supports such a card. 54. And now I will show you how to connect it to your phone. 55. To set up the camera, launch the Mi Home app on your phone. 56. You can download it from the Play Market. 57. Or if you have a Xiaomi phone, it's already pre-installed in the firmware. 58. This app is installed. 59. Power on the camera. 60. And here we'll need to use a pin to press and hold this button for 5 seconds. 61. This is the reset button. It resets the settings. 62. Press and hold for 5 seconds until the camera speaks. 63. The camera has spoken. 64. And it's ready for setup. 65. Here we have an orange indicator lit, showing that power is supplied. 66. Here the camera might appear automatically. 67. That is, the app will find it. 68. Or if it doesn't find it, we add it using the plus icon. 69. We add it. 70. Turn on Bluetooth. 71. Here we have scanning in progress. 72. And the camera is already found. 73. Here it appears. 74. So it was detected via Bluetooth. 75. That is, the phone has already found it. 76. And we connect it. 77. Select your router. 78. Here's my router. 79. We select it. 80. Press next. 81. And now you need to point the camera at this QR code that appeared. Point the camera at it, just like shown in the picture. So we've selected and are moving away. The camera has responded again, meaning it has already scanned this QR code. Alright, the device is now added. We will need to choose a location where it will be placed. For example, the kitchen. We click Next. You can give it your own name. Then we click Next. And now it's ready to operate. Here's a small instruction. You need to accept all permissions. And now the camera is already transmitting the image online. So I can see myself on the phone. And it turns out it's already working and streaming. And now we need to check the memory card. So we inserted it here so that recording would take place. It will need to be formatted for the first time. We click the 3 dots. Here we have different settings. And select Storage Management. The memory card status says Normal. We go in here. And here there is Format Memory Card. It's better to format it here. This means it will definitely work and record. Alright, formatting is in progress. Alright, formatting is complete. Our storage is enabled. And the recording mode is set to always record. Here you can set it to record only when motion is detected. Or it says continuous. So everything is ready and clear here. And there are other settings here. Basically, you can click around. Here's the status indicator. The checkbox is ticked. Traffic consumption, automatic framing. This means it will highlight moving objects or people. Sleep mode settings. Display. There are night vision settings. You can also select the normal mode. Infrared mode. You can also turn all of these on and off. Interval shooting. You can create time lapses. That is, turn it on and set the time. It will record. The camera will create a time lapse. Basically, there are many settings. You can read about them. There is also a help section in Russian, an instruction manual. If you have any questions, you will find most of the answers here. Everything is in Russian. It's described in detail. If any questions arise, you can also write them in the comments. Basically, I've already tinkered with this camera and familiarized myself with its operation. So if you have questions, feel free to ask. And now I will record a few videos, show how it records, how it works, and what the recording quality is like. That is, how good the image quality is, so you can understand if this quality suits you or not. You can look at the clips of the video I will record. First, where I want to try placing it. Of course, people install cameras at home. For example, I connected it to a power bank. I'll hide it behind the speaker here, and I'll place the camera on top. So it can work not only from the mains, but it also works perfectly with a power bank. Let's set the approximate angle, like this, and like this. I set the viewing angle to 170 degrees, and now it's recording me. Here's that camera on the speaker. It blends in well, and isn't particularly noticeable. So if you step back, you wouldn't immediately say there's a camera here. It immediately streams the image to the phone online. So I'm watching myself online. But this is how the image looks from the camera. It records with the light on, meaning in daylight. And this is how it records. This is how it looks from the camera. It records with the light on, that is during the daytime. And next, I'll show how it records at night. Here's the recording from the camera at night. I'm filming the yard. Now I'll turn off the light. And this is how the camera records in complete darkness at night with infrared illumination. Basically, everything nearby is illuminated quite well and clearly visible. And here's a piece of video. This is a recording in complete darkness in the room. And like this. This is a recording in complete darkness in the room, meaning the infrared illumination lights up the entire room perfectly. This is how this camera works. I'm leaving a link to it in the description. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye, everyone.